I don't know about you guys, but I'm already sweating. I don't like it. I want to get through this temple. Actually, this place really wasn't too bad. The clear time, I probably could have gone through it faster, but still, I don't think it was too bad. And I finally got the bow and arrow. That's the item for the temple, bow and arrow. But either way, it wasn't too bad. It felt shorter. Yeah, I was actually kind of surprised with, well, the unedited, time. I always snip off a little bit at the end there. The unedited version is only about 33 minutes. It felt shorter than that. Like, it felt like it only took me like 20 minutes to get through. I don't know why, but whatever. Oh no. Oh no, Stolfos. Yeah, I do love this, how you can use the whip against them. Yeah, just keep doing that, then take their skull, just slam into the wall. And also, their skulls are treasure. I don't know. Yeah, I do like the description. It's like, it's kind of icky, but whatever. Yeah, that's pretty fucking hardcore coupling. Carrying around the skulls of your defeated enemies. That's fucking metal, man. It's fucking sick. But either way, that's one room down. Yeah, but either way, the temple really wasn't too bad. Yeah, and there's these things. I don't remember what they're called, but they cannot be killed. I don't think there's any item in the game that can kill them. At least no items I have now, at least. I think their name's a game with a W. Well, whatever, it doesn't matter. And I do this a little bit early. I don't need to do. Yeah, I don't do that on purpose. I always think, for some reason, I let go just before the little yellow thing comes up. Because I always think that I reached far enough and just let go prematurely because I'm dumb. And I'm impatient. I do like the sound coupling makes me get electrocuted. It's silly. The dilapidated old thing. What is this peasant object before me? That's like the most haughty princessy she sounded the whole game. What is that peasant object, Cuplake? You're a peasant, you tell me. What, a bitch doesn't know what a minecart is? Jeez. Alright, I don't know. Well, I don't know about mine, but I guess it is a cart. Either way, yeah, I do like, I didn't mean to actually try to attack it. That was an accident. I do love, wearing the engineer clothes. They're so snazzy. He looks so formal in his little engineer outfit. Yeah, it's, the carts are like, one of the central little gimmicks of the temple, along with those little circular, platforms. Rocks, whatever you want to call them, that you could throw on the little mini volcanoes. Yeah, I do love it. The tiniest volcanoes you ever seen, you know? But yeah, those are the two main gimmicks of the temple. I mean, there are of course a couple eye switches, because as I mentioned, this is where you get the bow and arrow. Yeah, kind of late. I don't know, it feels late. I don't know. I am kind of used to the bow and arrows appearing in some kind of forest area, even though that's not always the case. But whatever. Yeah. So yeah, get around the invisible trapdoors that way. A nice potion in the chest. That's nice too. That's very generous. I don't know how long it's been in there. It looks a little dusty, but maybe it's still good. You never know. This room's I actually do go out of my way to get a couple of optional treasures, just because yeah, they're just like, it only takes like an extra like 20-30 seconds, so I decide why the hell not, you know. But yeah, I messed up there because I'm dumb. Yeah, but yeah, so yeah, the temple really wasn't too. It's still not too interesting, but it wasn't too bad. And again, there's not a lot to the like the visual design of the temple that makes it really stand out. I guess the mine carts, but that's just like one of the puzzles, I guess. Like I already ranted and raved about this, like with how like the Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword, those temples all look so, like each one looks so unique, you know. I don't know. Maybe I'm exaggerating a bit, because if I was shown like a small like screenshot of each temple, I could from this game, I could probably tell you which one it came from, but they still aren't too interesting. Yeah, like if I saw a screenshot, I could tell you, like, oh, that's the Forest Temple. Oh, that's the Ocean Temple. But like, I cannot. Aside from the boss room, I cannot describe to you what the Forest Temple looks like. I remember there was poison gas, but that's really it. I can't really remember much of anything else about how it looked, aside from the boss room. Because you were like on you're like on a giant stump or something, right? Hell, I don't even remember that, for sure. That ain't good. Maybe my memory is just failing me. Maybe it's not the fault of the game. Maybe I'm just going senile early. I don't know. I'm about 30 years too young to start going senile. Yeah. And of course I do of course get the stamp station. I just love Coupling's little red hat. I don't know, it's just I just love the way it looks. And of course I do like how the map icon, you know, it switches between, you know, whatever outfit you're wearing. I do like that. And, mini boss time. It's this guy here, this turtle motherfucker, who doesn't really sound like a turtle, but then again I don't really know what turtles sound like, so I guess I can't say for sure it doesn't sound like a turtle then when I think about it. Touche, Gabe, touche. You win this round. Yeah, but he's pretty simple. Just make him run into these the electric balls, and then whack him in the face until he dies. Some form of animal cruelty, I'm sure, but you know, it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's okay. It's for the greater good or something. It's holding the bow and arrow from me somehow. I don't know, some magic spell that ties its life force to the chest's not appearance, I guess. I'm joking, of course. Yeah, I would be the kind of guy who would think too far into that. Like, why does the chest appear when the boss dies? Explain that, Nintendo. Try and explain that way, Miyamoto, you hack. You make me sick. No. But, yeah, and those little, I think they're called, the Zelda dungeon guy calls them chestnuts, those brown things. So, as far as I know, that's what they're called. And then, of course, they'll start dropping bow and arrows. You know, I think the bombs might actually be optional. At least by this point in the game they are. Because there is a time in this temple where I need bombs, but there's a fire flower nearby. Yeah, and the Zelda dungeon guide even said, if you happen to have bombs, you can just use that too instead of the flower. So I think the bombs might actually be optional. Again, at least by this point. I don't remember about the sand dungeon if you need them there. But you know, in terms of, you know, when it comes to the main story, I don't think I actually need the bomb bag. It makes things more convenient in some places, but I don't think it's actually a necessity. Yeah, that was just me being dumb. That was an accident. But yeah, I don't know. That's a little unusual. Because bombs are such a staple of the series, you know, in terms of the weapons. You know, they're in pretty much every Zelda game. In some form or another. Yeah, like the ones in Breath of the Wild were a little bit different. You even got square bombs, but you know. I don't remember if they do, but if they don't, they should have made square explosions. I don't remember if they did or not. I don't think so. Yeah, but I do love the square bombs. I just find it silly. Yeah, there is a little bit of lag there. Sorry. Looks like the DS emulator couldn't withstand the power of 4 Stalthos. Yeah, a lot of times though the lag just doesn't show up in the finished video. I don't know why. Sometimes it does, but the worst of it tends to just not show up for some reason. I don't know why. I'm thankful for it, but I just don't really understand why. I don't know. I will say I do use the of course the built-in little recorder that the emulator has, so it definitely has something to do with that. I'm such a good shot. I'd give Legolas a run for his money, but in either case, let's see. What else is there to this room? Let's see. How far? Oh wow, I'm about a third of the way through already. I know you don't have to defeat the Stalfos that way. I just like to because I find it funny. They're just whipping into a corner, steer their skull, and just bash it into a wall. It's funny. It's funny and torturous. They deserve it. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking maybe I had to jump across them as they went up. I don't know. I was just being dumb. Just ignore it. Just try to ignore me. But don't actually ignore me. Keep watching, please. I need the minutes watched, or it makes me feel less depressed. Okay, but no, seriously though. Yeah, these blade traps. I thought there might have been a way I could trap one of them somehow, even though there are no blocks I can push in this room. I don't know why. Who put these here? Was it the Gorons? It was those Gorons, weren't they? I can never trust those rocky motherfuckers. Those rock-skinned motherfuckers. That's the racial slur against Gorons, rock skins. I declare that canon. Yeah, as of now, that's officially canon. So says me. But at any rate. Yeah, and then the next video, yeah, just go ahead and talk about this. Now, the next video is gonna be a whole shit ton of optional stuff. I probably will not, do the Tower of Spirits next video. It's probably just gonna be optional shit. I mean, then again, I think I had said that before about maybe getting to the Fire Temple, like in the same video where I beat it, and that didn't end up happening. But we'll see. I don't know. I'll just kind of play it by ear. Because there's a lot of rabbits to get. There's force gems, of course, and then I think I'm gonna try and do the pirate hideout too, because there's which I don't think unlocks until I get a certain force gem. Yeah, I probably would have noticed it by now. Yeah, there's a stamp station there, so I have to go there at some point. I'm still not 100% sure if I'm gonna do all the optional dungeons, like little mini dungeons. Mainly because for a lot of them, the prize is just money or a bunch of rupees, or like a expensive treasure or something. Like, yeah, like it's not like I get anything too fantastical. I think for one of them, you actually do get a piece of or a heart container. Yeah, it's a little bit unusual. There are no actual heart pieces in Phantom Hourglass or Spirit Tracks, just heart containers. Because that was like old school Zelda, Like I don't know, was Ocarina of Time the first one to have heart pieces instead of just containers? I don't remember. It was definitely one of the earlier examples. If it wasn't the first. Yeah, but it's something I'm just used to though. So when when there's like a game, past like the NES, SNES era that has heart containers only, it's a little unusual to me. I don't know. I like to like nitpick about these kind of things. But either way though, this room was a little bit annoying. I have to run forth a little bit because I'm dumb. Yeah, I can't actually. Yeah, the switch will not stay down. Gotta use this doohickey. Yeah, I do like how these made a return. It was a nifty idea, being able to like use these things to redirect your arrows. And there we go. Can shoot around corners. With this, I am invincible. None will see me coming. Unless they notice the giant blue orb thing with an arrow pointing out of it. Aside from that. Aside from that, I'm practically invisible. Yeah, I'm done. Oh, jeez. It takes forever for it to come out for the lava to come out, it feels like. Yeah, I do like how that thing just spawns into existence. It doesn't like come out of the wall or rise down from the ceiling, it just poof, it's there. I love that. It's so ridiculous. Yeah, I realized I could have used my bow and arrow. I'm just so used to taking these things out with like a boomerang or a whip, so I didn't even consider it. And that's which can be turned on and off because I hit it too early. Yeah, I don't like how you can't hit the keys with your sword. I think that's dumb. The fire keys, of course. No, I find that stupid. Yeah, I get it, they're on fire, but it's a sword, not my... It's not like I'm whacking them with my arm. I'm using a sword. You know? It's made of metal. Yeah, it takes me a minute to realize I need to go back and get that other blue orb arrow redirectional thing. Whatever you want to call it. Yeah, bear with me, ladies and germs. It'll take me a minute. Yeah, but yeah, you need both of them. Yeah, because I was looking at the guy that said, like, pointing directly left. I'm like, it goes diagonal. What's your left? Like, northwest or southwest? Which one are you talking about? Then I realized, oh wait, it's talking about the other one. Yeah, I was looking around to see if there wasn't somehow a second orb that I missed in this area. Yeah, I was thinking maybe I could grab the pillar off the giant stream of lava. Like, that would make any sense. I'd be impressed if Coupling could do that, but alas, he cannot. For he is just a dumb child. But he does have a snazzy hat, though. I will give him that. I like the snazziness of his hat and his gloves. I'll give him that much, and not a thing more. Yeah, I guess his shield's kind of cool too, even though it's not really his. His hero wins Link. Nico stole it off his corpse, maybe. I don't know. Technically, there's nothing that actually says in this game that the hero wins Link actually made it to the new world or new Hyrule, whatever you want to call it. Technically, I don't think it's ever explicitly said he actually made it here alive, but I assume he did. It'd be kind of depressing if he died beforehand. That'd be fucking sad. I don't like that. And then again, having depressing lives is kind of a staple for, you know, at least the 3D Links, at least. You know, Ocarina of Time Link, you know, Hero Time Link, he had a rough fucking life. Twilight Princess Link also kind of had like the whole, well, he was like an orphan, I guess. His parents were never alluded to in any way. So I guess he's an orphan. That's kind of sad. You know, he gets separated from Midna. He kind of just like rides off away from Hyrule, maybe for good at the end of the game. I don't know. Yeah, Breath of the Wild Link has that amnesia, and like the whole world's like, you know, or not the whole world, but Hyrule is like in shambles because he couldn't stop Ganon. You know, probably, you know, gets a whole lot of guilt out of him and shit. Yeah, his life's a fucking wreck. Just about everyone he knew and loved from his, you know, previous life is dead. Whether from old age or because Calamity Ganon killed them. That's fucking depressing. But there's only one more cart. Oh yeah, I think this is the room where the stamp station is, but I can't get to it until after I do this puzzle. Yeah, because then I'll be able to hit like one of the switches. Oh yeah, it's like a kind of like a hidden little switch that I can only get to with my bow and arrow. Somewhere to like the southwest corner of the room. And there we go. So now I can get the stamp station. I just got, yeah. I do love how Cuplink doesn't come to a soft stop. He hits the wall and then flies out and face plants. Poor guy, just can't catch a break. He's been through so much shit these past few days, or however long since his quest started. The sun has never set since the quest started, so who knows? Yeah, the entire quest happens over the course of a single day. It turns out New Hyrule is only like a mile wide. It's just a trick of the camera. It's only like a mile wide. The train just goes really slowly. Yeah, don't let yourself be fooled. Well, then again, I guess if it went that slowly, it would still take that a lot of time. I don't know. I wasn't really thinking. And I think we're about to get the boss key. Oh yeah, it's in this room. And it takes a little mine cart navigating. But yeah, I don't have any. I don't know. I don't know if pots drop bombs. If they do, I've had some very bad luck with it. Yeah, I haven't really gotten too many like bomb drops. I don't think for a couple episodes straight. I've been, you know, cutting grass, breaking pots, you know, that sort of shit. Killing enemies, but none of them drop bombs. I guess because it's an optional item. Maybe it's more like it gives you more reason to go to Beetle's shop and buy stuff, and like, you know, get like a higher membership. Maybe, I don't know. I have no idea. Yeah. And I gotta blow the key away. Yeah, I do like the idea of the boss key not being an item you can have in your inventory. You gotta physically carry it to the door. I don't know. That's a neat little idea. Granted, I'm glad that most games opt to just have it be in your inventory, but still, the uniqueness I enjoy. Yeah, and here I was just trying to figure out which card I was supposed to go into, because the guide never actually mentioned. I guess it should be pretty fucking obvious. There's only 2 options, and one of them is brand new to me. But I was just very carefully contemplating, my gears turning in my head. The dust and cobweb is falling off. There we go. That didn't take as long as I thought it had. Yeah. So, I think I actually get this on my first try too, because usually I'm bad at these sort of things. So I'm glad I managed to get this. Yeah, there we go. Got it right on my first try. Again, I'm not very good at those sort of things, so I consider that a tiny victory. All right, on to the boss, whose name I don't actually remember. I think it began with a C. I guess we'll see in a second. Oh, okay. Thank you, Mr. Rock. Thanks, Mr. Rock. Yeah, I have a little bit of trouble with the boss, but it's nothing too bad. I don't get close to dying or anything. Not too close. It's more just takes a little bit of time. Nothing here but a dumb, stupid, ugly old rock. Oh shit, I think it hurt me. Oh no, why have those glowing bits where its eyes? Those little derpy. Oh no, never mind. This is what's his name? Kragma. Okay, I knew it began with a C. Now what in the fuckness is this thing? Just a living rock demon? What is it? Where did it come from? I guess from the main boss, the final boss of the game. I guess all the monsters and enemies spawn from him. I guess I don't think it's ever explicitly said. Cause I remember in Phantom Hourglass, it was mentioned how, like the monsters and dungeon bosses and stuff were spawned from Bellum. You know, I believe there was something about that being mentioned. But in this game, I don't think it's really explained. Which is slightly annoying. Yeah, you have to bust up the big chunk of rock that falls from the ceiling when he does like a double fist slam. Yeah, I know there's a name for that, but I don't remember what it is. I want to call it like a battle axe for some reason. I don't know why. I think it's something like that. Where you have your 2 hands clutched together and you slam it down on your opponent's head or something. I know there's a name for that. Again, I kind of want to call it like a battle axe, but I don't know if that's right. Yeah, my aim leaves a lot to be desired. Yeah, in fact, I actually do run out of arrows because I kept missing. Yeah, I actually ran out of arrows when I like reached the top and failed to shoot him in the eye. It kind of annoyed me. I love this. I love how he looks here. Finally, a boss with no neck. A game just for me. Link's showing his coupling showing his tolerance by fighting bosses with no necks. Well, I guess even here he still doesn't really have a neck, does he? Well, that aside. He only has 1 eye, though, so he's a freak. Yeah, he fucking sucks. Ugh. Yeah, I shouldn't have used that last arrow, because I need to have him grab me, and, like, throw me down to get off the cart. I was thinking maybe if I ran out of arrows, he would eventually, the cart would just go down on its own, but no such luck. You gotta just wait for him to grab, yeah, he'll just grab at you and just toss you to the ground. Or whatever. There we go. Yeah, he shakes me too like I'm a pair of fucking dice. He could have just like dunked me into the lava and just held me there and killed me, but I guess he's just a dumb rock, I guess. I don't know. He's just a fucking moron. Kragma, more like Crudma. Yeah, that showed him. And if your little stone circle falls into the lava, you gotta wait for another one of those rocks to appear. Cause that happens like 2 or 3 times. Cause I'm dumb. Yeah, I guess I didn't think this took long enough, or I really felt the need to file it down. Ah, he's mad at me. I'm sorry. I won't edit out your fight at all. Just don't get mad at me. I saw a little bit of glitchiness there. Did you see that? Something like flickered a little bit. A little bit of glitchiness. Did you see that? Huh. I don't remember that happening while this was going on. Might be some kind of thing going on with the recording. I don't know. But yeah, I don't remember that. You know, whatever. It's not a big deal. Yeah, like that. It flickered again. Did you see that? Huh. Probably just a glitch from the emulator. I decided to try my luck, and I actually succeed. I do think I hit him in the eye this time. Yeah, because thankfully once those those glowing spots, you hit them, once that happens, they stay destroyed or whatever. Except for the one on his hand. That one you'll have to, you know, shoot multiple times. Because again, you need him to grab you before, you know, so he can like slam you to the ground. Again, if he just like dunked Coupling under the lava and just held him there, then he would have, you know, he would win the fight. Yeah, with one last arrow, I strike at thee! I got him! And, yeah, I knock off the top of his head. Oh my god. So, at this point, Coupling is pretty much just stabbing at his brains. Yeah. Yeah, just stab him right there in the gray matter. Or glowing orange matter, I guess. Yeah, it's pretty fucked up when you think about it, though. Just stab him right in the brain. No, don't worry about it, it's fine. Don't worry about it. He'll be okay, don't worry. He just lost all the memories of his, like, grade school days. Don't worry about it. Aha, I shot him right in the... I hope that's his belly button. I'd feel kind of bad otherwise. Yeah, unfortunately, arrows don't appear out... Oh, okay. Of course, as I say that, arrows appear. I was gonna say, they don't spawn out of those falling rocks as much as I would like. Sometimes it... there again, I think it might be if I get too close to the south end of the map, maybe? I'm not sure. Well, whatever, it's fine. You know, it's only something that happens a second. Yeah, okay, that one wasn't my fault. I refuse to take blame for that one. The first time that was just me being stupid. That time, I will not take any blame for it. I refuse. You can't convince me otherwise. Guys. Oh, actually, I do get kind of close to dying, don't I? Well, I don't think I ever get to. I don't think I ever get to the point where it makes it like the beep 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 sound. So. Oh yeah, okay. A lot more arrows are appearing than I remembered. Huh. Kragma is so big and mighty, he's breaking the emulator. That's what the flickers are. That's the official lore. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's part of the game. Don't worry about it. It's not a bug. It's a feature. Isn't that what Bethesda said to try and brush off the glitchiness in their games? It's not a bug. It's a feature. Fuck you. Fuck you, Bethesda. It does genuinely tick me off that Bethesda can just get away with having their games come out as just horrendous, buggy messes and just get away with it. In fact, fans kind of treat it like it's like a, well, you know, it's nice and quirky. Like, oh, that Bethesda releasing like clearly unfinished games or, you know, whatever. Like, no other game studio would get away with that. Like, could you imagine if they released Breath of the Wild and Link was like running upside down and, you know, clipping through the ground constantly and NPCs are walking backwards and their heads are spinning and whatever kind of nonsense? Could you imagine if that happened? People would have rioted. They would never have accepted that. But whatever. Either way, he's dead now. Yay. He turned to dust, I guess. A lot of dust. You're the big fella. Ugh. Too dusty. Either way, that's the temple done. Ooh. Well, it's a good thing that thing didn't like get destroyed in the lava or anything. I guess it's magical, so it wouldn't happen. Whatever. You know, I don't think it's ever been explained what those big triangular these things. I guess they're giant force gems. I don't think it's been explained what these things actually are. Just ways to repair just objects that restore the tracks, I guess. But what are they even called? I don't know why I care about these sort of things. I just do. And there it goes. Away! A family of Gorons is walking along the track to get bisected by the big thing of light. Pshaw! Yeah, and with that, the tower is completed. Or will be in a second, but that giant vortex of doom stays up there, so I'm nervous. Oh no. Oh, I'm scared. Oh. Wait, why am I scared? This is a good thing. The tower's being repaired. There we go. Yay! I did it. I did it. It was all me. Zelda didn't do jack shit. Well, technically she didn't, and that's an entire temple. She didn't help me a goddamn bit. Thank you. Thank you. Of course, yes. After of course, after I do some errands first, gotta catch those rapids and stuff. The fate of New Hyrule can wait. Yeah, but again, next video is gonna be mostly optional stuff, if not only optional stuff. I don't think I'm gonna do the Tower Spirits. Yeah, and with that, I have 2 rows of hearts. Nice. Yeah, so the temple wasn't too bad. Got the bow and arrow finally, which is nice. The mini boss was alright. The boss itself was actually kind of, even though I had some troubles, I found fighting him pretty fun. I have to admit. But otherwise, not too much to say. The minecarts were alright, I guess. That little gimmick, I suppose. I do like the little orbs that redirect the arrows, so I do like those. I wish they did more with those, but oh well. And yeah, again, the boss, even though I had a little bit of trouble, I still had fun with him. You know, I like, like sniping for weak points like that. Like I don't know, it's kind of generic, I know, but I still enjoy it. But yeah, not much else to say really. So again, next time it probably will only be optional stuff: Force Gems, rabbits, the pirate hideout, maybe one of the other mini dungeons if there's time for it. Probably not, but maybe, but probably not. And then after that, I'll do the Tower of Spirits. That'll probably be like its own separate video because it's probably gonna take me a long ass time to get through the next set of floors, most likely. But either way, that's it for this video. See you next time for rabbits and Force Gems and all that good stuff. See you then.